Welcome back. Let's check in with our Weather Authority meteorologist, Lisa Montgomerey. Lisa, I went out for my run in Pacific Grove, had a beautiful view of the coast, but I gotta say, those waves looking a lot taller than they usually are.
I know, they're pretty though. I have to say, it's very beautiful when you see them splash up against the big rocks like that.
Almost hit me a few times.
I know, me too. Yeah, we were sitting close just to see if we could get sprayed a little bit, but they're dangerous, so we need to be careful tomorrow, especially if you're headed to the beach to cool off. We've got a high surf advisory, so it's going to get worse actually tomorrow with those elevated wave heights and longer swells, and that's where you see the sneaker waves, and they do sneak up on you. Never turn your back to the ocean, the #1 rule. And we're looking at the heat too for tomorrow, so the high heat and the high surf, those are the two things we need to be aware of tomorrow. We're looking live here from Domenico's on the Wharf. You can see it's calm there, looking a little cloudy, hazy, maybe a little bit of fog. We do expect some patchy fog to develop overnight in some areas around the coast and possibly into the valleys too. So we could be waking up to that, maybe a little bit of that marine layer. And then we'll see the sunshine again and things will really heat up. We're looking at record warmth again tomorrow. It is possible. We had a new record high for King City today, checking in with 97, the old record 96 set back in 1940. So the beach hazards and the high surf continuing. We got cooler temperatures on the way though, even as early as Friday. You'll notice it too. We will be 10 to 20 degrees cooler by the time we get into Friday and the weekend. We could even be below average, and we are talking about some rain chances, at least for the second half of the weekend into early next week. Possibly some light rain around, maybe some drizzle. So we do have some changes on the way. If you like the summertime weather, then get out there and enjoy tomorrow. Just be safe and be careful because those temperatures will be hot. This is a look at the low clouds here. You can see we do have those low clouds off the coast, but it could gradually move in here and give us some lower visibility by tomorrow morning. So just keep that in mind and be careful with that as well. And we're looking at some mild temperatures tonight. Everybody reported the 60s and the 70s. So we are warmer than where we were this time last night, and we will see those temperatures up there again. In fact, they could even be hotter tomorrow. More 90s, more triple digits. So we'll have to wait and see on that and see if we break or tie any records tomorrow. But everybody under this heat advisory through tomorrow evening, because we are expecting to see more of the 90s and possibly the triple digits too. So we need to be safe, stay hydrated, seek shade, take care of the animals and the children, the elderly, especially if you're in those interior locations. You're going to be mild overnight too, in the upper 60s and low 70s in some spots. All due to high pressure, it's slowly going to be drifting off to the east out of the area, but we'll still be under the influence with those very warm numbers again tomorrow. And then as we head into Friday, we'll begin to see the cooler air move in from the north. So you can see the blue there with the system with some rain. That will move in here for the weekend. Sunday, even into Monday, we could possibly be looking at a little bit of some light rain around the area. So some big changes are on the way, but we got to deal with tomorrow. Be careful, the high surf. This is very dangerous even for surfers, for swimmers. So the best bet is just to stay out of the water. You can see it's all around the bay and up and down the coast across the central coast tomorrow. So here's a look at your forecast and for tonight. We're looking at mild temperatures. Look at that 70 overnight for Summit area. So it's going to be a little uncomfortable for you, and then you'll be up into the 90s. Triple digits for Boulder Creek. You were in the mid 90s today. Ben Lomond 97, Scotts Valley 92, Santa Cruz near 90, so you'll be hotter tomorrow. Salinas, we had a high of 91 today, so pretty much the same there. Morgan Hill, you'll be hotter tomorrow. Gilroy, you were up to around 97 today too, so you could reach 100 degrees. Watsonville, 87. Marina, 82. It's going to be very warm around the peninsula and the coast. We're looking at the 70s and the 80s. Carmel by the Sea, possibly 85 tomorrow. And then as we head inland, we expect to see the hot numbers here too. All 90s, even the triple digits for Bradley. Big Sur, you'll be looking at 88 degrees. So across the coast here, we're looking at those warm numbers. Even Friday, look at the drop in temperature. And so you will notice that. It'll be cool over the weekend. We're going from one extreme to the next, a little bit of a roller coaster. Chance for some light rain around Sunday, possibly into Monday of next week. And the same for those inland areas. Hot Thursday, a little bit better for Friday. And then we're looking at some windy conditions, chance for some rain as we head into the weekend, and cooling off below average there too for those inland locations.
Thank you so much, Lisa.